Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Shoshone Empires. So, had a bit of corrupted audio on this one again, guys, but just like episode 5, I've gone back over and I've re-commentated as best I can, so I hope you guys enjoy. So, just a quick recap here. Last time we had a little bit of troubles up here with these barbarians. We got our worker stolen, and our settler, so bit of problems there. And it slowed down the settling at this spot up here by just a little bit, like 7 turns. But we're about to get all that back, so let's begin that process. Shouldn't take too long. We peaced out with Venice last time, if you guys remember, but Mongolia is still unwilling to make peace, so that's no good there. But we're on our way to get education on a pretty timely manner. Our happiness has started to slip a little bit because we let this ally go, but we could get him back if we paid the money, but I don't know. Haven't decided to do that quite yet. Alright, so let's check diplomacy a bit. See if there's any luxes again. This is our pattern every time, just like every time. No easy way to patch our happiness, so oh well. Alright, Genghis is still being his annoying little self, won't make peace. So we accidentally moved our archer last time when we weren't trying to move last time, but luckily it didn't result in the loss of a unit, so we're okay. Honestly, Genghis probably won't make peace with us unless someone else puts pressure on him, just because our military isn't strong enough, but, you know, he's not a threat right now. You guys saw how many times we rebuffed him so far, so no big deal. Alright, so let's get some growth in this city now that the, make sure, we could set up some gold for some extra growth. Let's see. We could get extra production as well. Yeah, I think that's the best balance there, because watermill will be growth as well when it comes through. Alright. Let's check our empire real quick. Our religion's starting to spread. We got into lots of cities, so yeah, we should probably keep it all, except for out of pretty much everywhere, except for Pangaea, so we're doing pretty well. So yeah, we're pretty close to getting set up to get up to 10 cities. We might even get that in this episode. There's some other spots down here lower than Ethiopia, but honestly, like, we'd really have to spread ourselves out and split our empire up to take any of these other spots that I'm looking at. America's really gotten crazy. Look at these guys. Wow. He's probably going to be another liberty contender just like us. Okay, so here's some good spots. This could be a good way to expand next after the 10th city. Although that'll make us vulnerable to Mongolia. We can't really expand that way while we're at war with them right now. But some of these spots look good. We could maybe put a city up in this pass, maybe. Although it looks pretty bad in here, to be honest. Pretty forested and not a lot of resources. Yeah, but Korea's ignoring it. If we could make peace with Mongolia, that might be an option. So I'll think about that. But let's go with the plan. Let's 2 more cities. 1, 2. All right, so let's head on to the next turn. All right. Oh, okay. So he's friends with Ethiopia too. Wasn't actually expecting that. But I guess he's actually joining our friend block there. All right, so the warriors come after us. Whatever. There we go. Starting on lots of our libraries now. Alright. Let's see. Our next settler's going to be coming through soon. Let's see what our trade route options are. Probably Ethiopia is actually a little higher in science now. We might go for them. Let's see if these guys have trade route options. That's what I'm checking for right now. Actually they want that barb encampment. We could do that. They're cultural guys, so that'd actually be really helpful for us there. They want jewelry. And Zurich has jewelry, so we could maybe get a snowball affect several allies if we... But we don't have the money at the moment. Yeah, we'll head down to get the encampment, I think. That's a good way to get that process started at least. Alright. So let's just send it to Ethiopia. That's the highest science gold combo for right now. So let's go ahead and get that. So Honestly, like, Spain's starting to slip a little bit of science. They just haven't been expanding, and now Ethiopia is over them. Several people are probably over them at the moment, so I don't know if they'll be a good target for trade routes long term. We might eventually switch to our buddies Ethiopia, but we'll see. Oh, we gotta be careful about this scout. He might steal our kill here. Yeah. We should probably leave it alive. I don't think they can take the spearman at that sliver of health, so let's just hang on. Let's reconnect the Lux first, and then we'll finally be able to trade that away. Yep, looks like... Yeah, looks like this is our last library starting here, so that'd be good. Still trying to get the religion to spread up here, but it's being real slow. But we'll get there eventually. We got lots of pressure now. Yeah, let's actually slow down the growth a little bit, because our happiness is going down a little bit. And we'd like to get a little bit more production on this library. 4 pop's probably good for it for now. So that's a little better. We'll definitely still have to send a worker up there to start improving some of this and building a road. Yeah, that'd be good to have more iron and luxes. That'll bring in a little bit more gold and possibly another lux trade. Let's see. Yeah, looks like he's just staying on the defense. I don't see him sending anything much to us unless we go for Valletta. So I guess we'll just back out. Let him do his thing. So, should work out. Move the spearman forward just in case. Alright. Here comes our 10th settler, 10th city. Well, after we capture the one that we lost. Almost there. Eh, how about not? We don't really need borders with your one city. But, thanks though. Good, okay, so the scout passed the spearman by, so that we should be able to get this encampment and not lose our settler. That would have been bad if that scout stole that settler. Yeah, and if we actually get that other settler up there real quick, and keep it from growing, we should be able to get our religion to spread into there real quick, and then we'll have the pressure to spread into our 4 cities. How about we got new iron? We'll sell it to Ethiopia this time. Actually, since we're saving towards what are they called? The universities. We might be able to want to just take some lump gold, save up a little bit. The quicker we can get that, the better. Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to quick purchase at least one university, because that would really accelerate our science if we could start running some scientists. We're a little on the slow side. 120. I'd like to be there more around 110, but we are playing a really wide Liberty Empire, so it's not really surprising that we've stayed that low. We've fallen a couple turns behind without the National College. Yeah, and definitely still in last place on science. So let's try to keep ourselves up, at least somewhat competitive. We don't want to fall terribly behind, even as we're expanding. So yeah, we'll try to be the first to ideologies. That's always helpful for that sort of thing. All right, let's hook up the rest of this iron. We'll have more things to sell. This should probably be connected in with a road now. Ooh, Mongolian slipped away. Ooh, I hope he doesn't pillage our academy there. He's being really annoying. Oh. Let's see if he makes peace. Let's check again. Yeah, he will. Sweet. Guess that works out. No academy down. I'm not really sure what changed there. We're still pretty weak looking on the military side, but I guess, oh, we missed the caravan pillage. If we just hung back with that archer instead of getting greedy for the merchant, that would have worked. I don't know. Alright, well, we finally got our settler back, so there we go. Get some gold. Last settler heading for this mountain spot to pick up the bison and the iron spot. I think that's the best spot to go to, just kind of fill in the middle here. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit more jungle too. I think that's a good spot. Let's pick that up. This guy, we could improve the iron. We could chop and improve the silk to get the library faster. At the rate we're building cities though, that library is still going to be done on time. The other ones are going to be more the limiting factor on the library. So let's go for the iron first, actually. Yeah, and then we'll go to the duplicate lux after that. All right, let's finish that repair. Let's see, I got that happiness back. Let's see if there's any duplicate luxuries to claim with that. We're definitely playing a tight game with our luxuries, but sorry I have to keep checking, but I feel like it's important right now when we have no duplicates, because they're not going to call us up. Yeah, we're really not losing anything by not selling our... We could sell our duplicate. Actually, never mind. We don't even have a duplicate right now. I thought that was our second one. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Look at this guy. He's expanding like crazy. Wow. Settling. I want to see how many cities this guy has. He's doing really well. Gosh. Let's see his capital at least. That'll be good. We don't have that yet. Okay. That's not how you open city list, Dan. Stop that. That's pretty good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11. He's apparently beating us by 2 cities, but we're about to almost time up with our 10. I can't believe we're keeping up with these guys so far in settling. We've done pretty well actually at that. I feel like he's going to get aggressive pretty soon. It just kind of fits his character, the way he's acting. The target will probably be Korea, and there's not much I can do about that at the moment. In Korea, honestly, as good as they do on science, it might be better for them to just die out. One less contender there at the end. They're really the only AI that does super well, I feel like, on science at the very end of the game, because of their extra specialist boosts. Let's see. Let's man actually this upper border. Kind of spread out our military a little bit more balanced. Our gold is pretty good. We should be able to buy that university coming up next turn, so that's great. Seems like we should be able to settle down here to get these 2 iron, but I think it's too close to Ethiopia. And he grabbed the only luxury in the area. Still, though, it's not a terrible spot if I didn't care about luxuries. Right here would be a good spot. Pick up the iron and the deer. So that wouldn't be bad. We probably don't have the happiness to claim a spot that's that luxury for, though. But let's finish up the ones we're focusing on right now. Our happiness is still fairly solid, but it's not super good. Actually, these guys want war efforts. I wonder who they're at war with. I don't remember that. I bet Mongolia declared war on them, because they were our ally for a while, and they just haven't made peace yet. That would give us 11 happiness if we could ally this guy. If we get low, we won't do it unless we get low on happiness, but that would be a nice guy to keep as an ally if we really need to pull in some extra happiness there. You're going to ask every turn, aren't you, Venice? Alright, we'll do... We actually didn't know his capital, so that works out. Karakoram. It pretty much sucks, yep. You know, this guy could actually get wiped out pretty easy. He's stayed small, and Americas are expanding like crazy next to him. We'll have to see. What are we doing here? Let's keep exploring the peninsula. We were gonna... I think... Yeah, let's work on the stone, maybe. Ooh, nice. Got our citrus hooked up. Got good happiness now. Yeah, I think that's fine. Keeping it low production. I mean, high production, low growth. Actually, let's switch to that. That's about the same cost on the library, but slightly faster growth. Let's get that. Where are we going to send our new worker? We should probably connect in these cities down here now. Yeah, let's hook in that city down there. About time we got something to go shooty. Alright, finally got our settler back up here. That was annoying. That barbarian adventure up there. I'm about done with barbarians. I'm glad we shut them out of our territory now. Let's sit on that hill. I think that's definitely the best spot. And then if we want to send trade routes to Venice, that we should be able to get some good gold there. Let's send these guys down. We could maybe raid the encampment with them that we saw down there. That was a city-state quest, so that'd be good. We do need to up our military a little bit if we don't want to be another target soon. Let's think about our tech order, though. We could maybe go guilds to machinery, just so we can have crossbows available. Especially if we keep expanding, because we're definitely going to get attacked again. Notre Dame's already gone, and I don't really need trebuchets, so we're fine with that. Without the engineer from Pyramids, we're probably not going to let Leaning Tower Pisa, so I'm not really hurrying to that tech either. I mean, I can always hope, with a world this size, wonders have not really seemed that accessible like a normal game. Where are we sending this guy? The city's got a lot of good tiles. Yeah, let's get some more growth, maybe? 6.5. Probably worth the extra gold, then. Gold in production. Let's see. Maybe we'll send it up here to help the new city? Yeah. Double worker that. That'd be good. That city has been on its own long enough because of the war. The war really slowed down the development of it. So we got to get those guys out there. Let's send this guy down actually to explore the Korean lands. If we're gonna settle that way, we need to at least know the lay of the land. So we'll explore that real quick. We're looking pretty good. All right. This is growing. Is there any way we can get extra production? Yeah, let's set that on production focus, and that should be good for that new city. This is getting really slow. We probably need a trade caravan if we want this to keep growing. We could, well, unless we start riverside farming it and sacrifice some production. Let's see. Wow, doesn't have an aqueduct or a water mill? Actually, that should help it start growing. Let's get those stuff. Yeah. All right, next turn. Yeah. One thing you should keep in mind with your capital, and the reason why I'm concerned with it to keep growing, is that that population of your capital actually factors into every city connection gold in the entire empire. So for an empire this big, like every population you put in your capital is significantly more income, because that's like 10 city connections. It's buffing all at the same time. So I definitely want that to keep growing all game, even if it requires a land trade food route or something. I've been thinking about Indonesia a little bit. Their unique ability with extra luxuries could be just what we need here. So I'll have to keep an eye on them to see if they settle any offshore islands, because then those unique luxuries will appear. So that'd be really good for us to get some of that. All right, but growing great. After those spices, we are super solid on happiness. That's great. Yeah. Okay, so we just got education, so we're going to temporarily switch over our best cities to universities. Is there any way we can improve the production in here? This is growing in 8 turn, or already at 8 population, growing in 1. We need to get the hills, to be honest, if we want an extra option like that. We're at 25 science. We could actually purchase the university here and keep cranking out workers. Might be better to purchase it in the jungle city though, because then we could get buffed science from the jungle tiles as well. And then this would take a long turn to build as well, so that would save more turns. What about this city? Oh, can't even see it yet. We don't have a library here. Yeah, 77, our science is starting to pick up, but definitely want those universities in as quick as possible. We're definitely falling a bit behind. Oh, Sejong is taking the lead, like usual. He's starting to snowball. Gotta keep an eye on him. Actually, I honestly wouldn't mind if Ottomans just wiped him out from the looks of things. He's really getting the boost there from the university tech that he just got, so... If he's willing, actually, a research agreement with him might be a great idea right now. for our gold. About the same as buying an early university. Oh man. Interesting that he won't become friends anymore. He might be plotting. We're going to have to keep an eye on him. He was our friend and he entered war on our side, so that's a little surprising. He might be thinking about backstabbing us. That's suspicious. Alright, let's go for the luxury, and then we'll improve the riversides and maybe road it in finally. Alright, so let's keep exploring with these guys. Man, Askew is going after that religion stuff. Way to go, buddy. Okay. What's the best thing to do with this worker? This just grew. It's not the best spot for growth, but it looks like the only spot that's good for now. Let's get some riverside tiles going. I would like this one to grow up a little bit. It's a pretty good site. Yeah, and one of the reasons I'm actually growing Temoak really high right now is actually because it's great religious defensive pressure. Now that it's my religion, as I grow, there's a pretty high chance that the higher pressure religion, new citizens will be born with that population, so it will keep that religion from spreading into my empire, kind of acting like a buffer, so that works well. And we need to get this one into Shoshone. Mine will probably win out there, especially if we get this city in here settled quickly and it becomes our religion, so let's get that done. And then hopefully Shoshone will flip to ours. The only thing useful Ethiopia's religion has is buying loads of military units, which might be useful if we get into war. We need something quick, but honestly, it's not as good for us as ours. But yeah, horsemen and comps for faith isn't too bad. We definitely don't need missionaries though, because it looks like passive pressure is going to be doing all the work that we need for our own religion. It's spreading pretty quickly through our empire now, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Alright, let's fix up our deer again. Finally took out the barbarian scourge. We've been having problems with that all game. Alright, so now let's head down and get that encampment that we wanted for influence with that cultural city-state, so that'll be great. Alright, we're almost got our 2 cities down. We got to decide what to do about our university, though, before we flip the turn. I almost forgot about that. Could buy it here, just so we're not distracting this city. And it's got National College, so it'd be a quicker boost here. 25. Could work pretty well. Or we could buy it in our capital, or a jungle city, so we could work a couple jungle tiles. Most of the ones, except for the 3 core cities, are a little small to get the university, though. But we can start building it in this one, in Negatica. Right after the watermill, that'll be a good order to come in. So it's a little slow, but we can use some chopping or something to hurry that one along. So that'll work pretty well, I think. If we were farther down on Sakai, I would definitely rush them more, maybe even do some borrowing to get them in quicker. But I think keeping our economy up a little bit is going to be important because of the maintenance costs on the upcoming buildings for our new cities. We don't want to go into debt, so... Alright, so where we buy? Probably Capital or Temoak. Let's think about this. We could buy it here. Yeah, if we buy it here, this has lower production than Temoak, so actually I think that'll save us more turns if we do it this way and then build in Temoak. Yeah. And we'll kind of stagnate. I know I just said we needed to keep our capital growing, but it's already growing slowly, so let's go ahead and stagnate it out to get some scientist slots here. It wasn't going to grow anytime soon anyway, so we're going to have to save a growth route soon. I'd love to be able to run both of these, but honestly, until our riverside tiles, doesn't look like we're going to be able to very easily. We got to get some workers over there. Luckily, we're producing more, so that'll work out. We got 1 bot university out of the deer, and I guess we'll start buying more or building more. If we save up, we might be able to buy another one as well. We'll see, but it'll be a long time. That guy needs to stop asking me for that. All right. I'm excited, guys. We're finally going to fill in some of the holes in our lands. I was looking at this spot, too. This is really nice here. 2 fish, 3 fish, actually. Iron, buffalo, not bad at all. Really good. Oh, we got some barbs offshore. If we get embarked, we're going to get slaughtered. That's probably not a good idea. We could maybe get some experience here, I guess. Let's just head back. A little dangerous. I don't feel like losing that guy quite yet. Let's keep scouting inland with this guy. Yes, keep moving into some Byzantine territory while we have that open borders. All right, duck water. That filled that in nicely. Awesome. We just took another plunge in happiness because we lost a friend. Unfortunate. We're probably just going to have to let this happen. But they want our religion, so maybe that'll happen naturally anyway. Actually, early missionaries might actually be useful just to satisfy those quests. Especially if Ethiopia is going to prevent us from getting that naturally. A couple quests for Black Death already nearby, so that could work out. Normally, I'd just let the rats spread the Black Death, but, you got... So that'll be nice. Yeah, happiness right now is just not good enough to be able to support extra settling, but we'll think about it once we get this solid. We actually kind of need to grow our core just a little bit more than anything else right now, so we might sit at 10 cities for a while. We might... This is going to be a slow library. That might be one that we want to buy. I'm not sure. We're going to have to think about that. The city will be a lot quicker because it's got that improved iron to work. Yeah, actually, let's do the monument. We'll think about maybe buying that library if we can get the gold. This needs to build a couple more workers here, and then it's university. Let's let it finish one worker and then the university. I think that's a good prioritization there. We're not doing terrible on science. 11th place. Everyone's jockeying for first place, it looks like. Now Ottomans are top of the chain. That's because the big empires are going to be able to compete with Korea because they stayed a little smaller. Uh-oh. Better not keep your foreign filthy religions out of my land, Korea there. We don't really have the units to stop him if he actually wanted to, but hopefully he won't be too persistent with that because we're still trying to get our religion spread passively at the moment. We can't afford missionaries like they can. Alright, so we got our capital worker. This guy... This is in stagnation, so... We need a... So, watermill's good. We just got our aqueduct, so that's nice. What else should we build after that? That's... Well, we can think about the rest after we finish these. This is definitely what we need here. Aqueduct and watermill. So, send the spearmen out, see what we're up to. And then we can finally start this city growing again with some good, solid riverside farms. So that's perfect. All right. I still feel like we need about 3 more workers to... Some people say about 1 per city. At this stage of the game, though, when stuff's so spread out, honestly, I might want slightly more than that. But since there's several areas that were stagnating on growth anyway, we maybe could get away with about 1 per city. Let's see. Any duplicate luxes? Nope. Nothing around. You'd think the Ottomans with all their settlings would have found something useful, but... Oh, wow. Okay. Hohakwi finally flipped. Perfect. Alright. And that missionary ran off. He must be going for Venice, so that makes sense. It's the biggest target in the area. Hopefully he'll stay out of our territory. Although the way Korea's been acting... Uh-oh. A prophet. I have the feeling his opinion of us is slipping. Let's see what he does. We might need to end up using our spearmen as a blocker. Definitely don't want to get prophet bombed by Korea right as our religion's starting to establish itself. Let's send that guy down for support as well, actually. Really starting to get some great religion, and if we can grow those, that'll be some good income from city connections. We got to get the rest of those up as well, because our finances are starting to falter a little bit. Yeah, let's explore the sea. Yeah, so many places to explore on this huge Pangaea map. I feel like I've been exploring for thousands of years. It's ridiculous. Alright, let's head down that way. So this city... Looks pretty good. Yeah, I was wondering if there's a way to improve it any, but I think that's about all I can justify doing. And I definitely want at least one science specialist to be going. We should chop our universities along in the cities that we can get it. This is pretty bad science, but it's jungle. Yeah, we might want just to start on the universities on our way through. Lighthouse would be good too, because that would give us some growth in this fish city. Actually, let's go for that. I don't feel like waiting on a long university at the moment there, so let's hurry on. I'm glad we captured a couple jungle tiles from Spain at least. I always like to have a few jungle-rich university cities to accelerate the White Empire's science. All right, so they took Panama City, did they? Fascinating. All right. I'm liking the look of this empire. We just got to get the number of workers that we need to really start filling it in with roads and improvements. Okay, we got iron working. We can now build swordsmen. We're very technologically advanced. Now let's chop that. That'll give some extra production to Mozankani. Hurry that aqueduct around. If we could encourage that prophet to go after Spain, that would be great, but I have the feeling this prophet is aiming for us. He might be kind of annoying. We're going to have to keep an eye on him. Let's see what their empire looks like. Ooh, they got their watches and stuff. Starting to see the Deity missionary spam too. Gosh, look at all those Korean missionaries. I think we should be able to trap this guy off in the pass, so if he's not going for us, he'll head down to Spain. If he is going for us, he'll probably try to like go around from pass to pass, and we can kind of force him to juggle. I actually did an experiment once where I completely trapped off a prophet and saw if I could like reset their pathfinding by steering them to other big cities, but no, like it does not work. They kind of they do everything they can to get to their original target, and they don't change it unless an inquisitor or something gets in that city. But yeah, let's just keep blocking him, I guess, if he's going for us. That's all we can do at the moment. We'll just have to see, though. Got our nice university going here. The city is probably big enough it can justify it. Basically, my rule with the universities is I want to be able to work on a big empire. You want to be able to work one of the slots when you first build it. And so if it's not like above 4 population, you're going to have trouble with that. So that's one of the reasons you might see me ignoring the university and some of the smaller cities in favor of stuff like aqueducts and growth buildings. Just a rule of thumb I have. Ooh, Genghis is made peace. Okay. Alright. The missionary is back. Hopefully he doesn't target us now. Our borders aren't really big enough up here at the moment to really make him die of attrition, and we don't have the troops for it. Oh! We got hit bad. Our Pathfinder. Alright, so we lost a few luck steals and stuff, so we gotta get those going again. Get that gold and those luxes back. Oh. Somehow I'm not getting salts anymore. Oh, that's annoying. Darn it. Okay. Guess he lost it to a barb or something. That's frustrating. Anyone else have anything? Let's just take a quick gander. Ooh, cotton. Guess we'll start trading. Hey, buddy. You want some truffs? No, I don't want your iron. Yeah, there we go. Now you got the idea. Perfect. I kind of want to make friends with America because they're like the closest sprawling giant power. I really feel like the Americans and Ottomans are going to be like the huge world powers soon. And Ethiopia is actually finally starting to do some good settling too, so they might be a nice strong friend here. Let's get out of here. We're taking some damage here. There's a chance there's a ruin down there, but there's no way I can get down there with just a Pathfinder. Prophet's heading away, so he was not heading for us. That's lucky. I don't know what he was doing, though. I guess he was just exploring. Interesting behavior. I don't usually see him like go in one direction and then turn around. Alright, let's hook up our cow. Let's start improving the basic resources. Oh, we can't move here. Open borders might be useful. I'd really like to know what his empire looks like, because he's He's a close neighbor. Oh, actually, are they still at war? The Mongols and them? Ottomans are still at war with Askia. I honestly thought they would peace out in like 10 turns, but they seem to be really serious about that war that we bribed them into for like 1 lux. So I guess whatever. Warmongering Ottomans. Let's actually send this guy south, because there's lots of unexplored territory that we can go check out down there. Let's keep exploring the lake. There's probably not much else to explore in the lake, so I might hike south with him as well. Tamok's building its university. Awesome. Let's make sure we're growing a little quicker as we do that as well. The growth in this is great now that we got the Riverside Farms. This will be a good university city. We could probably be able to work on both of our specialist slots. Let's chop another Riverside Farm, hurry that university along simultaneously, so that'll be a good little combo there. Let's not forget to sell our stuff here. I think I'll keep selling it. Okay, he's not willing to do it anymore. He still seems friendly with us, though. The reason I check the Diplos periodically is because sometimes you can tell if they're planning to backstab at you. If they get duplicitous, some of their negatives that you know they should have will disappear or something like that. But as long as it's still showing one of the reds like that, you'll know they're not duplicitous. I think they'll probably use these to produce tons of military, but yeah, I don't really mind. They're far enough away. I don't mind enabling them, so get the good money here. I'm trying to think if we need to keep a few of these to buff our own military, because it's a little weak at the moment. So let's see if the Mongols will take it. So if they declare war again, they'll lose that and get a penalty. Oh, never mind. I was hoping that would work. Okay, so who else might do some buying? Let's check the Persians. Want some iron? Yeah, there you go. Oh, and that's looking like that's about time. Let's call it an episode there. That went pretty well. We got our 10 cities down. We got our happiness under control. Things are growing. We got our universities coming. Vilnius is no longer ally, but we could get that back if we wanted to. But overall, I think everything's going great, and we'll catch you guys next time. That's a wrap.